the next inductee sported the Tour de France yellow jersey for 9 consecutive days in 1990. Le prochain membre intronisé a arboré le maillot jaune au Tour de France pendant 9 jours consécutifs en 1990. Please turn your attention to the screens.
The Canadian Cycling Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Steve Bauer as an inductee for 2015, acknowledging his legendary status as Canada's most prominent road cyclist. Steve's breakout performance came at the 1984 Olympic Games, where he won Canada's first ever men's road race medal, finishing second in an incredible race. It was Canada's first Olympic cycling medal since 1908. Steve then turned professional, and later that year won a bronze medal at the World Championships, and at the 1998 Championships, he won silver. But Steve is perhaps best known for his 11 appearances in the greatest race of all, the Tour de France. He became the first Canadian to win a stage of the Tour when he claimed the coveted yellow jersey at the end of the first stage of the 1988 event. That year, he won 5 stages and finished 4th overall, another Canadian record. In 1989, he finished 15th in the Tour, and in 1990, he wore the yellow jersey for 9 consecutive stages. But there is much more to his career, which includes numerous titles and podium finishes, 6 World Cup and Classic podium finishes, gold at the 1989 Championship of Zurich, first overall at the 1988 Tour de l'Oise, and the 1988 Trofea Pantelisa, 12 medals at international tours, and numerous wins and podiums at Grand Prix events. Despite this grueling professional schedule, he found the time to come home and win 5 Canadian Road Championships. More recently, he has added some Masters wins as well. In 1994, he was awarded the Canadian Governor-General's Meritorious Service Medal and received an honorary doctorate of laws at Brock University for bringing recognition to Canada on the international cycling stage. In 2005, he was inducted to the Canadian Olympic Sport Hall of Fame and Canada's Sports Hall of Fame. In 2008, José Leroy and Steve co-founded Cycle Sport Management and created Canada's first ever continental professional road men's cycling team. The team featured Canadian athletes and raced internationally for 4 years, reaching its peak in 2012, racing on the World Tour at the Tour de Suisse. Currently, Steve leads the Milton Cycling Academy at Mattamy National Cycling Center in Milton, bringing new youth riders into the sport and pointing them in the right direction. Steve Bauer, you are now an honored member of the Canadian Cycling Hall of Fame.
Steve Bauer, you are now an honored member of the Canadian Cycling Hall of Fame. Presenting the award is Cycling Canada Director Hannah Parrish.
All right, Stevie.
Where to start? Ladies and gentlemen, Cycling Canada, fellow athletes, fellow inductees, and Honorable Mayor Gord Grants, good to see you. Well, it's been a long time since I first jumped on a bike like Allison would speak about, coming off the porch, with a bike that was a little bit too big for me and barely reaching the pedals to try to ride around the house. And you know, it's such a wonderful sport and such a life sport. And to kind of find that passion early and to you know, join the national team as a young rider. I can remember my first training camp, junior training camp was in Victoria, Shawnigan Lake. Jocelyn Lovell was there, and national coaches. It was just inspiring to be part of that early part and become a national team member and race on the track and follow that pathway through the track cycling, which is interesting because you know the Cycling Canada lead on track cycling now to get kids young and on the track and to evolve and become athletes on their own merit. It's a great mission, and I followed that pathway. So I did those things as a track athlete and became a road rider in time. And at one point I thought, that Tour de France, man, it's 3 weeks long. you can win a world championship like in you know, a track race. It just takes a few minutes, right? So Gord, Lorianne, and then Kurt. You guys had it right. Yes. Those Alps and Pyrenees, I'm telling you, 20 kilometers long, and then you got a few of them on the same day. So, as you all know, my road career was what became best known, and you know, the times as a professional athlete with Levy Claire and Bernard Hinault and Greg LeMond. And those early battles, I mean, it was just so exciting to be on that stage and to be competitive. And then you go into that, it's really unknown to how well you will do. You know, you're a young athlete and you're your first year professional. I was a mature young professional. I didn't turn professional until after the Olympics. I was 25, I think, 25 years old. So it wasn't, you know, 22 young up and comer. I was already sort of ready. I can remember doing the first Alpine climbs and you know, Sean Kelly's there, and Greg is there, and Stephen Roche, and I'm still there. Wow, I guess I'm doing okay. So, and leading the rookie category, as it were, in 1985. So, you know, just inspire you to push yourself further. Those first few years, I learned how to get the yellow jerseys. You know, it became actually a simple strategy, and Greg would say it was Lamont. He'd say it was a bit of luck, but the yellow jersey could be won because we had a team time trial in the morning. No, it was a road race in the morning and the team time trial in the afternoon. So it was a split stage. So in the morning, the road race, all the teams didn't want to put it on the line and chase, right? They didn't want to actually, you know, put their riders out there because the team time trial was so important to the general classification in the afternoon. So the first couple of years, guys like Alex Stida, the first yellow jersey in North America, won by going in a breakaway early. You know, and nobody wanted to chase, so there's this kind of impasse between the teams. I said, oh, okay, that's how you win the yellow jersey. So, you know, it happened actually twice, in 90 and 88, you know, by going early in that first stage. In 1988, I won the yellow jersey on Canada Day, which was pretty amazing. And then 1990, in that breakaway, that fatal breakaway with Franz Moss and Kipucci. And who else was there? And Ronan Pensek. We had 12 minutes advantage because nobody wanted to chase. So you know, I just bought myself 9 more days in the yellow jersey. But anyway, you know, this is a tremendous initiative by Cycling Canada. Greg, Matthew, thank you very much for your work to get this off the ground. The opportunity of having it in the Velodrome and Mattamy National Cycling Center as its home is fabulous. And probably part of the impetus to make this all begin. It's just such an honor to be inducted with so many great people. Kurt, Allison, Lorianne, Tanya, Mark, who am I missing? Who else is there? Torchy, of course. And Jocelyn, who can't be here today. One of my greatest mentors, and he would say, Steve, I taught you everything you know. That's Jocelyn, who taught me a lot of great things, and thank you, Mom and Dad, for being great. Thanks.